Hey guys, it's Thursday and it's about 8 o'clock and look what's going on. Outside is kind of like a sauna. Yesterday it was hot, but we had 50% humidity. Today it's like 86% already and the sun is not even up. So let's take a stroll outside and get our video done for the day before it gets real hot. Hey guys, it's DJ Wonder Chrissy, and boy, we hit a hell of a day yesterday. We went out and ran some errands. We started here about 1:30. It was 93 degrees.
101.
There you go. We started at 93 degrees. By the time we got over here to Plains, it's actually closer to the lake, but it got hotter. It's 101. We verified that our car's got a 3-digit temperature gauge, that's for sure. So how did it feel? It was hot if you're not moving. What I talked about the convertible stuff yesterday, susie-q, confirmed my suspicions, or what I know already, that you're sitting at a stoplight in 95 degree weather. It's not
Hot.
hot. I warned you.
Yeah, it's nice when you're driving, you get the breeze, but when you're stuck in traffic, it's hot. So we had to turn the air conditioning on for a little bit.
It's hot.
My phone still says, let's see, 96. So I don't know which is correct. If the car is correct at 101 or my phone at 96. So we'll find out.
Yeah, when you're driving on blacktop, it tends to be a little bit hotter, folks. So nice in a convertible in the middle of the day. But anyway, so we started here. It was about 93 degrees around 1:30. We headed towards the lake. We didn't make it all the way to the lake, but we stopped about 10 miles from the lake. But normally it's cooler by the lake. Not yesterday. Where we got to where we were going in Des Plaines area, it was 103 around 2:30. It was hot. It was hot, but we weren't sweating. It wasn't sweat hot because the humidity was really low yesterday for some reason. Even though we got that morning sprinkle, it was still, the humidity was low. Today, so yesterday the humidity was like about 50%, temperature up to like 103. I got some video of that going on off our car. We actually confirmed that our car reads 3 digits, which is nice to know. But today, it's cool here. It's kind of sticky, and humidity has risen to like 85% this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a little bit steamy today here in the Midwest. And I guess the only good thing is they're predicting today's the last day of the intensive heat. So there you go. There's been some power outages in the area. I think I heard in Wisconsin they had some power outages, and locally here they had some small areas where the power failed or what have you. So other than that, it seems to be doing okay. I checked the reports today. Let's get back to the banks. The banks are, every day I see the news, there's branches being closed. I heard that there's over 1,100 bank branches that have closed already this year. So you're seeing the banking industry respond to what's going on. And, I'm expecting to see more changes in the industry. My friends at Charles Schwab announced that they're going to be cutting heads in the back office as they try to slim down by $500 million this year. I've been a long-time customer of Schwab. They do a great job, and it's sad to see that they have to tighten their belts too, but all good things come to an end, folks, and hopefully they're not in some major place of wrong and can make it through what's ahead. We're not out of this yet. This is just the beginning. That's the scary part that I keep telling people is, you know, the Fed could be raising rates by the end of the year, and I'm thinking too into next year they may raise rates, and it's scary for me, right? Even I'm cleaning up here, you know. I'm making 5 point. I just got a CD yesterday or the day before. They're paying 5.3%. So I'm happy, but I also realize these banks, you know, these banks already have problems with their commercial mortgages and stuff like that, and now they're being forced to pay a decent interest rate to people. Boy, funny how that happens, right? When they started seeing their money flee for other banks, a lot of these banks finally woke up and said, "Hey, maybe we should pay our depositors a fair interest rate on their deposits as CDs." It's kind of a weird concept, right? I mean, I still firmly believe, folks, that banks just steal from you slowly, and that's one way, right? They don't pay a fair interest rate when they should, and for the most part, the consumer doesn't notice, the consumer doesn't care, and everyone goes on their merry way. But it seems that some people have woken up, and things are changing a little bit, which is good for the consumer, right? Let the consumer start realizing what is going on. And then the other thing too is banking fees, right? Banking fees always kill you. The other thing which a lot of people don't realize is some of these banks, and probably most of these banks, the way they process their cash. So if you're close to being, you know, out of money in your checking account or what have you, and you overwrote, and then you found out and you went to the bank and you made a deposit, they're not going to process that deposit until the end of the day after all your purchases have gone through. It's not time-based, folks. They have a sequence of events, and usually they process debits before credits. And if you've overextended yourself and now you're out of money, they're just going to keep processing your debits until the end of the day, and then they'll process that credit. So that's how that works. So, and also overdraft. I mean, they may charge you an overdraft fee for every payment, right? So if you're out there writing checks or what have you, and you've got like 3 payments, and you overextended yourself, and then, you know, that day you caught it late in the day or whatever, you're still screwed. You're still screwed. They're going to give you an overdraft for each transaction that you were delinquent in, even though you came in that day and gave them some more money. Another way that they like to play games with you too is, my bank does this too, which so I'm sure every bank does this, and the extent they do it changes. They have holds on money. So even when I transfer money in electronically, there's like a 3 to 5 day hold on that money before it hits my account. Now, if I go to the actual branch with a check, it's immediate. They'll process it. There is no hold. So that confuses me, right? I'm trying to do it electronically. The money should be there, right? And it's not like I'm creating the money somewhere. No, the money is there. It's being transferred. It should hit my account right away. No, that's not how it works. So check with your bank on how they do their holds, because some of these banks, if you bring in a check, if it's not a certified check or a payroll check, they're going to take 7 to 10 days to put that money in your account. So there's a word of warning there too. And you know what they do with that money? That money is there. they're going to loan it to another bank or somebody, and they're going to charge 5% or the Fed rate at the time, and they're going to, for a couple of days, a week or 5 days, they're going to make 5% off your money. And they do that with everybody's money. So everyone transfer money into that bank. They're going to put a hold on it for a week or so, and while they're doing that, they're lending it to some other institution at 5%, and and then the interest rate that they get there is all theirs and goes in their pocket. So who would have thunk, right? These wonderful banks who just love you and your money. So there's just a couple of examples on how banks steal from you folks. You don't even realize it. So I hope we've educated you a little bit about the banking system there. I'm sure I can think of some more at some point, but that's all I have for today. So today, we're going to get up to 100, I guess, again, depending on where you're at. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, it's not too bad, but it's early. It's 8 o'clock, so we don't have much to report right now. We're going to wait for it to get hot today, and then we're going to cook an egg on the sidewalk or on my driveway and see how that goes and how long that takes. So you're only going to find stuff like this at Land Cruiser Midwest from DJ Wonder Chrissy, and hope you guys are enjoying it. We're trying to stay cool here. We're going to head back into the house where the AC is cranked up, and but our windows got a lot of condensation. It's like being in a swamp out here today, folks. Feel like I'm in the South, right? This is the type of stuff you get in the South. All right, so over and out, DJ Wonder Chrissy. Catch you on the rebound.